In this K2 quick brief, we will discuss no-low-code platforms and 6 critical facets every company should examine when exploring these solutions to replace legacy apps, speed up delivery, and drive agility in their organizations. The analyst community has been covering no-low-code platforms for a few years now, and just to level set, I wanted to present Forrester's definition: platforms that enable rapid delivery of business applications with a minimum of hand coding and minimal upfront investment in setup, training, and deployment. This definition can be quite broad and inclusive, and Forrester has gone on to divide the market into segments. The marketplace can be broadly divided into 5 different segments, ranked on functional breadth and flexibility of use cases or scenarios. Note that many of the platform providers are working to the upper right to provide functionality across all of the segments and establish a solid foundation for any application project needs. With software development shops looking to maximize their investments, obviously the broader and deeper the reach, the more complete and effective the solution will be. Before I dive into the 6 facets, I want to define the 4 pillars of any no-code platform: forms and UI, workflow or process engine, reporting, and then the data and integration layer. Keep these pillars in mind as we go through these critical facets that provide any organization great benefit. So with that said, let's dive into the 6 critical facets that must be included with any no-low-code platform you will consider. These are drawn from experience in the market and the desires of customers and prospects we see every day. First off, and most important, is an adaptable and flexible integration or data layer. Because data is the foundation for any application you build, that foundation needs to be solid. Creating applications in the enterprise usually involves more than one system of record, and creating touch points that connect systems and people can be a massive challenge when writing custom code. Add the complexities of cloud-based systems like Salesforce, SharePoint Online, Workday, and others, and maintaining interconnectivity can be a full-time job for several developers. Enter integration bus technology, or smart objects, that are point and shoot. Enter some basic connection information, and boom, the platform will auto-discover your properties and methods, and you now have a reusable data object to use across all your applications. The real power here comes from GUI-based configuration, not writing connection strings or custom script to accomplish an integration. Leveraging existing data structures and existing layered data security is probably one of the most critical facets you can utilize within a no-low-code platform. So secondly, long gone are the days when everyone did their business on a desktop PC. Today, devices and screen sizes are so varied, dev teams can really struggle making usable applications that can span all the different technology used within their organizations. In steps our number 2 facet, the requirement for a flexible web-based interface. Having a browser interface that's certified on all major browsers, including mobile, is critical for maximum application distribution. The ability to build one application interface and let the platform service present it correctly on all devices is a massive plus. In addition, the app should provide modular capability to allow reuse of components. Lastly, it should also provide an offline mode for functionality where connectivity is lacking. With the demands for cross-platform mobile capabilities, supporting all mobile platforms can be painful for dev teams. For no-code, low-code, ensuring all OS support for mobile is key. One key focus area is what I call real estate management. With the smaller screen size, making a usable UI can be difficult, especially with enterprise applications. Core real estate management leverages tabs, collapsible sections, and dynamic rules to show only what's necessary to get the job done. Finally, interacting with the mobile device feature set should be part of the whole scheme. One core area for focus is geolocation capabilities through the mobile device GPS. Finally, with a robust data and integration layer and the flexible UI combined, the mobile device can be a gateway into enterprise data-based applications. In the no-code world, controlling the UI and its behavior through a rules engine can help build great applications quickly and drive usability. To give you some examples, the first is a direct tie into a data layer through directed form behavior. This allows a non-developer to do complex things like retrieve and update data in a user interface for multiple systems. Here we dynamically update from Salesforce, SharePoint, and an accounting system. Want to launch a subform? Once again, you can control click behaviors through a no-code rule set. Beyond basic actions, complex logic should be made simple. Things like complex math and functions should be as simple as configuration and drag and drop, no writing script or code. Business apps are all about process and business logic, and having the ability to control flow, branch, and route are necessities. Any design interface should allow the building of branch and flow rule sets, once again through easy-to-use wizard or configuration interface. Take, for example, controlling the flow of an approval based on a UI or form value like shown here. We all know custom software can be complex, and the ability of a no-code platform to go deep and granular when it comes to logic and rules can prevent lengthy customizations. One example is the timing of a logic execution within the flow. Before a step, during, after, and even determining when to escalate if a step encounters an error or is incomplete can really help speed up development. Insight is in high demand today and a requirement for just about any enterprise app under development. The need to look at application process data and metadata is paramount for management. In any desired platform, a key benefit is modular reports and dashboards that can be built through a design interface and configured through an interactive experience. Charts, tables, and diagrams are just seen as controls to be leveraged and instantly configured. Here you see a variety of reports and a simple control panel to add and configure. Platforms also provide behind-the-scenes information through the use of drill-down capability in graphical form. This allows the viewing of data behind the report without the necessity of third-party reporting tools or specialized staff. These graphical process reports can be viewed real-time to see what's happening in a process, and they're also archived for historical and archive purposes. Finally, no platform can be truly zero code for all customers. So there has to be the ability to extend the platform through an SDK or leverage an API. As platforms mature, they get broader and broader from a general purpose perspective, but the truly powerful let you lift the hood, customize the code behind, and even extend through a framework. Whether it's building a new broker to tap into a proprietary system or adding a new reporting control, all the plumbing should be there if your team needs to roll up their sleeves and go deep. Sticking with platforms that have extensive focus frameworks for extension and well-documented APIs will provide the utmost flexibility. In addition, standalone platforms that are not layered on required third-party technologies are the best option here, and ensure you can tap into REST-based web services as an integration point. To provide an example, you should be able to substitute your own technology for any of the business app pillars leveraging an API. So if you want to build a web UI, say on ASP.NET, and tap into the data layer or process layer through web services, that should be available. So I've covered quite a bit here, and hopefully you found this of value if you're looking to accelerate development through no-low-code platforms today or in the future. If you'd like to see the platform in action, go to www.k2.com for more info and give us a shout. Thanks.